Let's now shift our focus to China. Could China use AI to interfere in Indian elections? This is not something that we should shrug off. It's a very real possibility. Reports have already suggested China's use of artificial intelligence to manipulate voters in the United States. That's right. Just have a look at the visuals on your screen. This video is AI generated, but that's not what makes it special. What makes it special is that this video touches on very real, very sensitive issues in the United States of America. Have a look. The video shows storm clouds gathering over an urban landscape, very much resembling New York City. The video ends with a clear message that despite its promises of a better life, the United States is in terminal decline. This video, which has been widely circulated on social media, was aired in one of the many segments of the Chinese state broadcaster CGTN. It was broadcast as part of its Fractured America animated series. The other videos in the series use similar titles to deliberately evoke images of a dystopian society with the intention of portraying America in a negative light. Besides their anti-American messages, all these videos share the same AI-generated, hyper-stylized aesthetic and computer-generated audio. It is undeniable that the Fractured America series is just one example of how China is using AI to undermine the US. Analysts say that China is using AI to rile up American voters and stoke divisions in the world's oldest democracy ahead of the presidential elections there. Sure, the Chinese TV series does not attempt to pass itself off as a genuine video, but this is still a clear example of how AI has made it far easier and far cheaper to churn out content. And this is why it sets a dangerous precedent. For long, China has exploited the internet to conduct and influence campaigns overseas. Remember, a decade ago, China's enormous internet troll army, known as WOMAO, became known for flooding websites with Chinese Communist Party talking points. According to experts, now Beijing's propaganda efforts have turned to big tech platforms like X, formerly Twitter, also Facebook. In fact, in a report last year, Microsoft Threat Analysis Center said AI has made it easier to produce viral content and in some cases more difficult to identify when material has been produced by a state actor. And that's the kicker, because here the evidence is clear that the state is using AI to create an alternative reality to paint its geopolitical rival in poor light. All this in an effort to divide and shape opinion. CGTN is a news channel run by the Chinese government. The fact that they have used these AI videos is proof enough. The CGTN video series, while at times using awkward grammar, echoes the same complaints shared by US citizens on platforms like X, Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, and Reddit. What's common among these websites? These are all websites that are scraped by AI models for training data. But the US is not the only country concerned about the use of AI-generated content, especially during an election year. By the end of 2024, more than 60 countries will have held elections, impacting 2 billion voters worldwide. The US, the UK, India are among them. Reports have suggested that the same Chinese influence network that is trying to manipulate the US elections was posting content about India. This was even before it was seen active in the US. What's more, the accounts used have clear CCP footprint. The goal of the Chinese Communist regime is simple: to amplify disenchantment among citizens in a democratic nation over domestic issues. To stay up to speed with the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.